Where's that coming from though? Like this whole humble you.
I don't know. I feel like that's how like it was with me in Milwaukee when I first came out. Like, remember I had the Gumby at the high top. Like I was marketing myself, right? I was loud, like just being me. And I just remember like getting told from my agent, Bill Duffy at the time, that it was like, they think you're bringing a lot of attention on yourself. Like you might need to calm it down just a little bit. And I'm just being me. And it just like, it just kind of made me feel like I couldn't be me anymore. So I started walking on eggshells a little bit young. Like, when you hear that, you don't want to hear that when you're young. I'm having fun. Like if I want to do my hair 7 different times, if I want to, I'm doing commercials to Under Armour, this and that. It was just like, well, look like you're, it's all about you. And it's like, well, I can't help it. Like it is like at a.
Who else got an Under Armour deal on the team?
What I'm saying? Like we got ESPN games, ABC games because of me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like
that's
this
the
is
thing.
like, this is my time.
It never makes sense. Like that's why I say I'd rather have a relationship with the owner. Like, am I putting money in your pocket? Yes. All right, just tell them other ones to shut the fuck up. All right. Tell the rest of them shut the fuck up. All right. Gil gonna do what Gil do. All right. I'm making you money. That's all I care about. I make you money. You make me money. Everybody in between us, we can get them fired.
Well, but it's not y'all job to bring, like, you got your Under Armour deal for what you did.
Right.
They want to celebrate you. They want to bring attention to a small market franchise. You think they would embrace that? Because that was one of my favorite things about you was the hair. Every time I see you, you was rocking a new style.
Fire.
And we was rolling with that. Like, all right.
It happened because the McDonald's All-American game, Jordan game. Like I was already doing it. So it's like, so now I got to calm myself down. Like
it's always team. It's always team until them checks are cut. All right, my checks say I can do what the fuck I want to do. All right, my voice is bigger than your voice. All right, and that's how we gonna sit here and play this one. All right, if we were supposed to be all about team, then we should all be paid the same. But since we're not, I'm gonna go out there and make it about me. Okay?
But you was
all right.
B, you was iconic though, man. It's like when you was doing what you was doing, it was so never seen before. Did it affect your play? Like as far as the eggshells and like when you going out there now knowing that your agent done already hit you like, hey, look, looking at you sideways now.
Well, yeah, because, like after the 55 and just coming in with the green light, it was like, okay, well now, well, what vet is hating on me? Like who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like who's the one
you don't know who
like, damn, let me make sure he get the ball. Like, it was just always like, well, all right, like, let me not do this, let me do this or whatever. So it was just like, I don't know, I just didn't. It was just like, all right, well, I got to play the game, I guess. Let me not do my hair. Let me just, let me just lose my, like, I lost a lot of my swag.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm back. Like, now I feel like I can be me because can't nobody tell me what to do.
Right.
And that's you can see it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Michael Red must have got to one of the best got to him because young fella ain't doing what young fella was doing early.
Like, or whoever's at the top telling Scott Skiles or whatever. So, it's all that. So I was, young hearing that, it's like, I don't want to hear that. Like we cooking right now, we winning. Like,
could you sense that at all in the locker room though?
I mean, not really. I mean, guys were kind of like to themselves a lot. Like, I used to hang with like Kurt Thomas and Jerry Stackhouse, so they didn't really, those were my dogs at the time. But other than that, it was just kind of like,
That's the weird part of the NBA. You never know who the fuck is hating on you.
Yeah.
You never, and it's be the guy that you never thought would be
Who
hating.
cares?
That's hating. I mean, you gotta care at some point. At some point, because it's affecting
I
your
cared
play.
'cause I was young, so I didn't want to remember. Like, Michael Redd's still playing with me. Andrew Bogut's still there. It's a lot of guys still there. Then, I'm playing with Steven Jackson one year. Then Monte Ellis is coming in. So it's like I'm still trying to learn how to, kind of like make it work. But also after my rookie year, there's no Kurt Thomas, there's no Jerry Stackhouse, so I don't have that vet in my ear telling me or guiding me where to go. So it's just like I'm kind of lost.
Man, that's
at
weird,
that point.
man.
But to your point, that's the wild thing. Because I remember when I was young, I read articles and they say this player is a cancer in the locker room, whatever. And I would just take it at face value. Like, damn, like why would he write an article if it wasn't true?
Yep.
But then you see the way the agents, players, execs, all that maneuvering and back channeling. Saw it a lot with Trey earlier in this season.
Yeah.
Oh, he's this, he's that, he's whatever. So I always want to know, how is that like for y'all to have to see shit like that in the paper, then go into this organization like, well, who the fuck is the one that's saying this about me? Because it seems like it's a lot like entertainment. Everybody will smile in your face. We love you. But behind your back, like, oh, he's an asshole, he's different.
Well, I mean, I think for me, they knew I had a mouth, so I was gonna say how I felt. So whoever it came from, I was gonna let it be known that I knew. So whatever it was, like I was gonna say something smart.
Yeah.
Or just like, because they knew I wasn't mature enough to play the game. So I was gonna speak how I felt. But because I felt like, well, all this attention wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for me. So everybody's paying attention to the Bucks because of me. Before then, nobody's watching the Milwaukee Bucks. Nobody even cared to watch them. So I started that. So, you know, my attitude was just like that young.
I was on a billboard. Right? I'm on a billboard, so I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm serious. I don't care what y'all talking about. Gilbert ain't passing the ball. Man. Tell that the coach. Sub me out. They're going to sub me out, or like, how we going to do this? And then I had Larry Hughes, who thought the same way too. So, coach, pick your poison.
Eddie Jordan.
Pick your poison.
Come on, Eddie.
Like, Muscleman, my second year, I'm averaging about 19, 6 and 6. You know, all I see is money. I'm on 300,000, but the bag is coming. The bag, I can see the bag.
You can see the bag.
I can see the bag.
You can see it.
So they started fucking with my time. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, they started playing like this. So I boycotted practice, right? Boycotted. I ain't going to practice. What do I need practice for?
How could you do that?
Easy. Don't come. And I'm a second round pick.
Where the fuck is
So we had our meeting, and I said this, look, I don't care how y'all, whatever, you're going to put me in. You're going to have to put me in. When I get in, I'm not passing the ball ever again. So my points 19, I'm going to get that. The assists, they can go down. The rebounds can go down. I don't care about none of that. The 19 points is staying. I'm going to just be if y'all want to be selfish, I'm going to be selfish.
Man.
How y'all want to play this?
I mean,
I don't care. Shit.
What'd they say?
What'd
they say?
They start playing basketball the right way again. Because I'll say, that's going to be 2-0. I'm like, coach, call a play, 1-4 flat. Man. I gotta get my plays. I didn't give a fuck about none of that. Well, I'm a second round pick. What you gonna do? Put me back on the bench? I've been there before.
Man, to go to your point though, Joe, being misunderstood in the locker room when you seeing those articles, I got that early. I got that in college. So I was labeled bad teammate, uncoachable, all the way up to the NBA. But where does that shit come from? That don't come from your teammates. Your teammates ain't saying, "Oh, he a bad teammate." It's the coach. Coach got a riff with you. He tell the beat writer, send that shit into the media. They post that shit up. Now throughout the whole league, the rumors start circulating. Now it's against your resume. It's against your personality, your character. Now everybody's questioning to even come up and say anything to you because they done heard, oh, this little motherfucker's an asshole. He a prima donna. He think he done made it. He this, he that, he that. And I'm like, bro, you don't even fucking know me.
No, it sounded like you had an attitude.
I did.
It sounded like it.
But I said what I said was on my mind, but it was never on some malicious. It was always team. I've always been a team guy. So when it came down to holding players accountable, hey man, box the fuck out. Hey, look, box the fuck out. Your big ass. You know what I'm saying?
That was Quran with us.
You know, and then it's like you get the bad rap of being a bad teammate because, like we talked earlier in our interview, when you the guy that really care. And everybody in there, you see them bullshitting. I ain't passing these motherfuckers ever again. I'm in the game, I'm shooting that bitch every time. Because y'all don't care. Y'all already trying to get the fuck up out of here. You just lost by 30. Kobe has 60. Y'all not mad? I'm pissed. But I'm the bad teammate because I'm in here with the attitude. But I get it. I mean, somebody got to take the fucking blame.
It's just like anything. If you have 15 lazy fuckers and one hard-working guy, coach is gonna side with who? 15 lazies.
That's 1 against 15.
Yep.
You don't win that battle ever. So I know.
I just kept my head low and just didn't pass the ball.
You was on billboards though. I mean, shit.
No, I didn't.
Billboard means a lot.
I think I put a rule in. It started off at, if you don't make $5 million, don't talk to me directly. All right, it started off at $5 million. But what happened was, Deshaun Stevenson, that was my boy, but he was only making about 3.5, so that kind of like cut him out of the category.
Wow. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, so it was like I had to like, yo, not you, all right?
Not you.
I just, just for everybody else. And then like somebody I didn't like, but he was making like $8 million. If you don't make $10 million, $10 million, you can't talk to me directly. You talk to someone else who makes 10 and then relay it to me. Because we're not just going to go back and forth like, yeah, Gil ain't passing the ball today. You don't even make enough to get the ball.
You don't even make enough.
Let's just get this straight. I don't want to say you too lazy to get the ball. I'm just saying you don't make enough. Like, get your money up. And when I say get your money, like,
Get your game.
people think when you say get your money up, like, get your work ethic up.
Yeah.
Your work ethic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
See what you
Get
did
your
there.
money up.
I see what you did
Your money
there.
up gets
see
you
what
on the
you did
same
there.
fucking level. But if I'm an eagle, I don't know which pigeons. I don't know what. I don't want to hit pigeon talk. I'm an eagle, right? Pigeons handoff. They want handout. They want you to feed. Think about pigeons. Bread on the floor.
I like it.
Nah. Eagles, we fucking coming down hunting. I'm coming down getting food. I don't want to hit pigeon talk. All right, I don't want none of that noise down there.
That's classic.
You won't pay. You won't even pass the ball, coach. Nah.
Oh man, I would love to be in the locker room.
I know he was a funny motherfucker in the locker room.
Bro, it had to
Oh,
be.
man.
It was just
hilarious.
listen, it was just all swagging because
Yeah.
you know Deshaun came out of high school,
Yep.
so he's like, yeah, while y'all was in college eating team food, I was eating steak and sirloin. Like, oh, this nigga. Like, so it was always as soon as we say something, it was always high school and
Yep.
straight out of high school, and like we just had a funny ass team, man.
Oh man.
Fucking hilarious, bro.